Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 action horror Transit 17, a film that is directed by Guy Bleyhart, who stars in the film as Tex, and it also stars Zara Plethian, Lee Charles, Silvio Simac, Kimberly Stahl, John Flanders and Stephanie Jewston. And this is a film that is set in the near future, and it focuses on a group of soldiers who are given the task of transporting a young 16-year-old girl from one place to the other to go to basically to get to her father, and she may also hold the secrets to the virus that has overtaken the world and produced zombie-like creatures out in the world. So essentially, it's a kind of film you've seen many times before in this kind of genre. It's transporting of a child from A to B who may hold the secret to the future and the cure for this terrible virus that is out there. However, there are others out there that don't want this to happen, don't want this child for some reason to be delivered, and they want it all stopped. And that's really the movie. It's difficult really to give you any more on the plot because it is really just as simple as what I've explained. Now, this film, from many aspects, is pretty terrible. It's one of those films that, you know, when you go into the supermarket and you see all these, you see all the DVDs out in the supermarket, and you see some films that you recognise because they've been on the cinema, and then you look down and you see all these films you don't recognise because they're direct to DVDs, and you look at them and think, oh, that's a cool cover, and it's only a fiver. Oh, I'll get that. This is one of those movies that you're going to see very shortly, probably on your supermarket shelf. It'll have a cool cover and you'll be thinking, I'm going to get that. Now, I guarantee you, if you do get it and you watch it, you're probably going to be pretty disappointed with this film. However, there is a certain charm to this film. It tries its very best to be entertaining, and it does succeed on some areas. The action, for the most part, is pretty competently made and filmed, and it's pretty entertaining to watch. I was really quite suitably impressed with the effects as for the zombie-like creatures. I mean, they don't really call them zombies in here, but they are zombies. Let's not pretend. And I actually found the effects for these to be quite effective. It really quite surprised me. I didn't expect it. And it's one of those films that's fairly easy to watch. The story doesn't matter. The basic reason why they put opposition in there to try and put a stop to their plan is so you can have these action sequences, and that's fine. And the bad guys here are the kind of bad guys where they're muscle bound and they walk around with like SWAT vests on so that you can see their muscles, and they all walk around like they've got coat hangers in their bloody clothes so that their arms are sticking out everywhere. It's quite hilarious, but it's cheesy fun. I think the performances here is a bit of a mixed bag because some of the actors that we have here are not actors. They're obviously athletes or ex-athletes, and it's a bit of a mixed bag in regards to some of the performances we get here. So don't be expecting Oscar-worthy performances because you ain't going to get it. And it's a mix of like European actors from the Netherlands and the UK and all that kind of stuff, and so it gives it that kind of European flavour, the film as well. So it's basically just as simple as that. If that kind of film sounds entertaining to you, then go and get it and watch it and enjoy it, because it's cheesy fun, the action's passable, and the effects are pretty decent, but it's pretty funny too in some areas in regards to some of the stuff that you'll see. It does bring a giggle to you now and again, and some of the performances and some of the things that happen in the film, the plot devices to try and move the film forward, and to try and be overly complex with this story, and they go. What made me laugh as well is they go out on this really important mission, and these like soldiers are supposed to follow orders, and they keep getting told over and over again, if you don't want to do this mission, just say so, and we'll go back. And right up to the point where they've gone and collected this 16-year-old, his superior officer says to him, if you don't want to do it, just turn around. And you're thinking, well, it'd be easier just to carry on than turn around at this point. They just kept giving him the option to forget it and come home if you don't want to do this mission. I'm just thinking, are they soldiers or not? Give them an order and they'll follow it. So there's things like that. The writing is pretty naive at times in this film, and it does bring a smile to your face. But and then you get to your next action sequence and you forget the silliness and just enjoy the cheesy fun that's in front of you. So don't expect anything more than that with this film. It's a bit of cheesy fun with some pretty decent action scenes and some half decent effects here and there, but don't be expecting anything more. So that is my review for Transit 17. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And of course, I'll see you next time for more reviews on Screen Stars. Thank you very much for watching.